Hi, this is Watson with Security Alarm, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to change the cell battery in your communicator. If you've received this battery or you need to get one, you can call our office to get the number that you need, the model number, or I'll have that also displayed in the video at the beginning, so you'll have that. But before you change the battery, you're going to want to put the system on test. You can call our office at 618-548-5768 and put that on test, because you want to do that before you remove the cover to get to the battery. You're going to need a couple tools. You're going to need a flat-head screwdriver, and you're going to need a phillips-head screwdriver. That's all the tools you're going to need, and you're going to want your 4-digit code handy to silence any troubles on the system. So before we get started, you're going to want to locate the cell communicator, which is usually pretty close to the alarm panel, but not always. But it'll say Honeywell Home on it, and you're going to want to find that, grab your flathead screwdriver, and look at the bottom here. There is two little release tabs. You're going to take that flathead screwdriver and push those in. What that does is it just releases that little tab, and it's going to do a little pop. And right here is what I pushed in. And once you do that, you can just put that to the side, and the keypad will start to beep, and that is normal. You're just going to put in your code and then off. That's going to silence it for you, so you don't have to keep hearing that. The battery that you're going to want to replace will be located right here, and it's got a little bracket here. This bracket is what keeps this battery from just falling out, keeps it secure in there. And at the top, there's two little connectors. One's the positive, one's the negative. You're just going to simply take those off, and sometimes those are tight. You got to wiggle it off, but they will come off. Just leave these to the side, and now we can take this battery off. And this is where we're going to need our Phillips head screwdriver. So you'll just take that, and there's a little screw right here. And you're just going to take your other hand, and I know that might be difficult if you're on a ladder, but you're going to remove that screw. And then this little bracket, once that screws out, sometimes I have to do a little bit more. You're just going to take that out of the way, and then your battery is able to be removed. And that's it for removing the battery. Then you're just going to grab the new battery, which is a 6-volt battery. CA631 is the model number. And you're going to put that new battery in. You're going to need your Phillips screwdriver again. This little bracket you'll put in the right side first, and then the screw that needs to go back in last. And you're just going to tighten that where the battery's secure again. Simply put your negative to the black negative on the battery, and the red on the red side of the battery. You don't want to get those mixed up. And just secure that wire best you can. And now your battery's changed. Then you're going to go find your cover, and there's three little dots here. Those are actually for the LEDs to go through, so you can see. You want the top to go in first, and you want to get that arched up so it can go in there, and then the very bottom snaps in. You have to give that a good push, and you're going to notice that all the way around it is in there good and secure. The last step is we want to clear that trouble code in there that made the panel keypad go off. So just do your coding off, and you notice no more troubles. So after that, you're done. If you could just please call the office, make sure we put it back online for you. We'll double check, make sure everything looks good. But that's it.